ever shares my dreams. And without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, sweet Sue, just you. Knows the one I love, sweet Sue, just you. And that moon up high knows the reason why, sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shares my dreams. And without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, sweet Sue, just you, and baby, I love you. Every star above knows the one I love, sweet Sue, just you. And the moon up high knows the reason why, sweet Sue, it's you. No one else, it seems, ever shares my dreams. And without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. In this heart of mine, you live all the time, sweet Sue, just you. Hop the Bible do, bring me sunshine.
Bring me sunshine
In your smile.
in your smile.
Make me happy.
Make me happy.
All the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode 96 of the JiveStream. The show must go on. And I noticed the West End have stolen our motto.
No one's ever said before in the history of sayings.
No one's ever said the show must go on before. Except for in Galaxy Quest. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. Hello. How are you? Is it Saturday? It's Saturday night. It's been a lovely Saturday night down south. Southwest, yeah, souther than what we're from, southwesterly, in a southwesterly direction, and especially in Torquay. And that leads you to think of
things.
Is that Grazia? I'll go with the cannon's roar. Yeah. All right then. So like and share.
Yes, indeed. Do it.
Yeah, 40 Towers is based in Torquay.
If you could like and share, but also please like our Facebook page if you haven't already, and also if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. That's not very socially distancing, Ian.
We're a household. We're practically family. After however many years, how many weeks it's been. How long have we been together? Locked together in it?
Too long.
How long is it?
Too long.
3 months. There you go. I can tell when you're in shape. Anyway, so we're starting on In the Mood. We'll get you in the mood.
Rock and rolling. Evening all. Evening all. Evening all. And it's a Saturday night at the JiveStream.
I think we
Anyway.
established that already.
Saturday.
It was Saturday. Did that before.
I'm just
didn't we?
making sure I remember.
Ah,
Make sure you remember.
I remember. It's not that I don't remember.
No, true. So, who's watching while I have my tea?
Well, first
My
up
green
to
cup.
comment on the face of book is Baz Barry Shales. All right, pal.
Hey, comrade. How's it going?
Scouser in New York. We've got Graham Lawrence says good evening. And Christine says hi from North Wales. Carol says good evening, friends. Hi, Mum. That's my mother-in-law. Tricia says hi, Ian. What about the rest of us, Tricia? What about the rest
Probably
of us?
means Ian Hartley or another Ian that's watching too.
Oh, okay.
No one would say hello to me.
Susanna's watching. Old Nick Esquire says evening from a grey and rainy looking Belfast. Terry says hi once again from Edinburgh. Susie Gurnit's on. Stuart Gerald is watching. He says, oh, it keeps jumping around. Hi again on a beautiful warm summer night in Suffolk, and looking forward to the usual heady mix of hot music.
Yep.
Heady mix.
Who's Heady Mix?
Don't know. Could be a new pop star or something. Over on the YouTube side, we've got Charlie Francois, who's been waiting
Hi,
since
Charlie.
7:44 p.m. Eager Beaver. Evening Jive Aces Charlie from Cat 64. Alan Wheatley from Evesham. He's gives us a load of birthdays actually. He says Billy Guy from the Coasters. Jerry Kelly. Brian Wilson Beach Boys. Candy Clark from American Graffiti. Okay.
Oh, we missed those ones. What were the ones we got? Were the birthdays we got? Errol Flynn, the archetypal Robin Hood, swashbuckler himself, the king of swashbuckling, other than Douglas Fairbanks' version of Robin Hood. If you can watch it silently.
And inspiration for Ian's facial hair.
And an inspiration. Well, my original inspiration for my facial hair, yes, when I was about 15 and 16, trying to grow it. Now finally I grow it, and there it is. Chet Atkins. Who else? Johnny Morris. Playing with an elephant. Animal Magic. And then he'd be talking to a gorilla or an elephant, and the elephant would go, "Oh, I don't know. I think I'll have a bun."
Okay.
Well, you don't know Johnny Morris?
Yeah, I know Johnny Morris, yeah. I know Johnny Morris.
Yeah. So always made the voices of the animals talking, didn't he?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, always. He'd go, "Oh, and here's an elephant," or whatever, and he'd go, "Hello, how are you doing?" And he'd go, "Oh, I'm not doing too bad, John."
Vaguely rings a bell. I think I was very young when that was on.
Yes.
Charlie Francois, did I mention him already? I can't remember. Lost track now. It was so long ago that I was doing this segment. Still strange.
The
here.
segment is there for our and their enjoyment.
Still strange here. Trying to ease the lockdown doesn't feel right. Says Hepcat64. Good evening from hot and sunny Eastbourne. Says Stephen Frost. Did you know that Sir Ian Holm passed away yesterday at the age of 88? No, I did not. Ian Holm. Bilbo Baggins.
He passed away yesterday.
I thought he was 111. No, 11-1. It was 11-1, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Wayne says, my boss is going to fire the employee with the worst posture. I have a hunch it might be me.
That is really good, but we did do that one
Oh, I don't remember
at the
that.
beginning of the thing. Yeah.
Oh, that was 3 months ago. No one remembers.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's like we're doing some songs we did at the beginning of the show, beginning of the lockdown too.
Just a few.
Just a few. We have to, if we haven't got new ones, we have to flick through Vince's computer and go, "Oh, we did that one 18 weeks ago. We could do that again." All right then. And later on, the other birthday is Hal Singer, of course, who's still alive at 100 years old. Today his birthday is, yes, it was like Yoda. Today birthday is or something. Hal Singer. Well, no, I'll explain that closer to when we do this. We're going to do one of his songs. Meanwhile, what you got down here? Boogie Woogie Country Girl. I haven't done that for a while, you see.
Well, see if I remember.
She wear loafer shoes, dungarees, red checker shirt. If you please, my boogie woogie boogie woogie boogie country girl. Well, I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, she digs that music, where the beat rock and rollin'. That's a treat, my boogie woogie boogie woogie boogie country girl. Well, I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, Saturday night she comes to town, plays you boys, lay her on down. Boogie woogie, boogie country girl. I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Where's the dig some cherry, she can milk a cow. Don't like squares, good daddy told her how. A boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Raises up every morning about 5:30. Love God creatures, cause it keeps you alive. Boogie woogie, boogie woogie country girl. Well, I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Well, now, when she dance, the kids hang around. Dig my baby, she should really go to town. Boogie woogie, boogie country girl. Well, I mean what I mean, my boogie woogie country girl. Yeah, good rockin' band. When my knees start knocking, love started rocking. Ooh, yeah, boogie country girl. Early in the morning. Yes, yes. All right. Let it roll, let it roll. All right, all right, all right. Boogie country girl. The professor. The professore. All right then. All right then. Lovely, yeah. Lovely. Lovely. So, yeah.
Someone said, did you know there's a mistake in Robin Hood where you can see a car drive by in the forest?
Which one? Errol Flynn's one?
I assume so. Which one, April?
Didn't have cars in Robin Hood's day, so how could one drive past? What? Yeah, maybe it was Errol Flynn's. Or is it in the, might have been in the black and white, in the black and white one. Oh yeah, because that's, hey? Yeah, was it? Which one was it? Let us know. It might have been the Errol Flynn one. I can't imagine there'd be, having seen it a few times, can't imagine where you could get a car driving past because it's all in forest. Or in a castle.
But it's like the California forest, isn't it?
It is California forest. California.
Standing in for jolly old England.
Oh, of course it's filmed in Nottingham.
Brian King, it says, Johnny Morris made me think that all animals talked with a Bristol accent. Then I went to Dudley Zoo.
As did the guy with the coronavirus.
Yeah, don't mention that. Don't mention that. Hennock says he's been watching Captain Blood, Robin Hood, the Seahawk, and others. Oh, great.
Today, especially for his birthday.
Binge the Flynn.
Well, we obviously have a similar taste. Captain Blood, his first proper film, starring role, Errol Flynn, fantastic, made famous and often used as the picture of him and everything like that. And it's funny enough, the one where he doesn't have a moustache. It's before he has one, when he's a young'un.
He hadn't settled into his look yet, I guess.
Yeah, well, I guess it came and went. What were the other ones you watched today?
Captain Blood, Robin Hood, the Seahawk.
Was there one in the middle?
Robin Hood.
Oh, Robin Hood, of course, and then Seahawk. Yeah, three of my favourite. The Seahawk is brilliant. Very good, very good. And even despite being a fun romp and swashbuckling tale, it's also got quite a lot of historical stuff in it. Historical stuff. Very good. And he was a good fencer as well. God, I can't remember his name. Stephen Frost probably knows who was fencing coach. He was a very famous fencing coach. Yeah. Basil Rathbone often. It's Basil Rathbone in Captain Blood. Yeah, who's the French pirate. Yeah. Lovely. All right then. So what are you doing? Jane Naramore wanted it back. What are you doing? What are you doing? And also, what are you doing that's new? And what was the other question? What are you doing what was it? What transition? We had another question, but we can't remember what it was. Let us know what you're doing or how things are changing for you and what you're going to do based on what you have been doing and how, you know what I mean, what you've been doing during this time that's changed you. I think everybody's gone through stuff and come out the other end. And if you're a tough old thing, then you come out the other end having experienced and
like a sausage in a meat grinder.
Yeah, becoming stronger rather than weaker, or in a good way. So, what are the good, positive things that have come out? What have you learnt? What have you come through and resolved in your life due to the lockdown and your perseverance through it? Let us know. All right.
Wayne is definitely trying to, Yeah, he's becoming a contender for the joke off here. He says, everywhere I go, I'm followed by a bird with long legs. I think I'm being stalked.
I thought he was going to go into an Elkie Brooks song.
What?
Don't worry.
I'm not worried.
Everywhere I go. Anyway, so when I was a young and that was on the radio all the time. Anyway, we've been asked to do LOVE. For love. It was a lovely day. It's a bit chilly now. But down in the southwest, it was a lovely, warm, sunny day. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two and love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore, and love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two and love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Yeah. Just a game for two. Two and love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Well, love was made for me and you. Well, love was made for me and you. Yeah. Oh. Well, thank you very much. Love. All right then. Oh, and should we do a competition after the next song?
Well, we've got to do the answer to your last question first.
What was my last question?
What are you doing?
Oh, that. I thought you were talking about competitions. Right. Yes, what are you doing and all that stuff?
April says she finally watched the last Star Wars movie, but thanks to a non-spoiler alert announcement from some folks she loves, she already knew the end. So that was a non-spoiler alert. There's too many negatives in there.
No, meaning they didn't give a spoiler alert.
They didn't give you a spoiler alert and spoiled it. Boo, hiss. All right then.
I was going to go and see Titanic and someone told me it sank.
Oh, terrible. What am I doing? Boogieing with a lockdown shelving unit. I'm organising my pad to the beat of the Jive Aces, says Tony. Hundreds evicted from our property today, says Jackie. She cleaned out the shed. It was full of spiders. Hey.
That's where they are, waiting.
Virginia says she was inspired by Ian telling us he is vegan. She's reading a book about it.
Oh.
Awesome. Next is trying
We're actually
to eat it.
all vegan, plant-based now, strangely enough. It's all right. We're not going to preach about it. But I'll tell you this.
Derek has been on his hands and knees scrubbing the path, says Jane.
Eh?
Scrubbing the path.
Oh.
Oh. Wiki says Hal Singer born October 8th. We made a terrible mistake.
Don't care. Facebook.
Darn you, Facebook.
Maybe not. Maybe he's like the Queen and he had 2 birthdays. Don't ruin it.
Fair enough. What? Errol Flynn made up a large amount of the jobs he put on his Spotlight CV when he started working before he moved to America.
He did what?
He made up a lot of the jobs he put on his Spotlight CV.
Oh yeah. Well, no, his whole. Well, when he got to Hollywood, his whole what do they call it?
He had a whole career no one had ever heard of.
His whole CV. They used to create Hollywood CVs. So his CV was that he was Irish. I mean, obviously he was of Irish descent, but he was born in Tasmania, not Tanzania. It's Tasmania.
He was a bit of a devil then.
Yeah, he was
Woo!
Tasmanian devil. Well, actually, he talks about that in his book, My Wicked Ways. And so he made up all sorts of things, and the fact that he went to this school and that school, and he did this and did that, and yeah. So I mean, they did that with every Hollywood actor in those days. They had to give them a persona, as it were. So yeah, he probably did. They did all that. He was more of an explorer and all that sort of thing at the time. The first sort of third of the book of his autobiography doesn't even get into Hollywood yet.
Kevin says it's definitely October 8th.
Oh, right then. So you don't want us to do his song then?
But he is 100. But he is 100. I think it was October 8th because I did read somewhere he was born in 1919, so that would make sense. He is 100 now.
So he's 100 now.
He's not 100 today.
Well, I think it works anyway. So he's 100.
So we're wishing him a happy late 100th birthday for October
Well,
the 8th.
just for being 100, really. Let's,
Deserves it, doesn't he?
We met him. How did we meet him? In Cork. We met Hal Singer. By the way, Hal Singer is a very famous, if you're into the genre, R&B honking saxophone player who played. Did he play in actual Alan Freed's band? No. He's in a few. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I didn't know. Yeah, he's on Wynoni Harris records. He's very R&B and fantastic. And we were in Cork Jazz Festival a good, must be 10 years ago by now, because if it's 3 months of the lockdown, and time goes that quick. I mean, it feels like it was 5 years ago, but it probably was about 10 years ago. And we were just playing there when we were in the Metropole Hotel, for those who go to the Cork Jazz Festival, and we ended up playing with him, and he got up and sang with us. He didn't play though, did he? He got up and sang with us. And we have a picture. I think it's on. posted on Facebook, the Book of Face. So,
Saying happy birthday.
for his birthday or not, regardless, it's happy 100th, happy being 100 and still going to Mr. Hal Singer. John is going to play the sax instrumental Hot Rod. In A flat. Oh, you coming in?
Who's that?
It's Italian time. You're off to bed. You're off to bed, I thought you said. Hello. Well, I haven't seen you for ages. Except for about 10 minutes ago.
Buonasera Ian, come siamo?
Oh, chamois thingy.
Chamois
Chamois leather.
Chimichanga, isn't that like a Mexican dish or something like that?
I
Yeah.
like chimichanga.
Yeah.
Vegan one.
Ciao a tutti, buonasera, bello di rivedervi, sempre presenti alla nostra puntata. Which number puntata is? Puntata means episode. How do you say?
Puntata.
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 Che bravo.
Che bravo.
Sì. And what's it, 96? Oh, 4 and like we're 100. Oh my God.
Hopefully we're home for that. Hopefully we're home for that in the Red Brick Studio.
Yeah. We need to do that. 4 days, yeah. Va bene, so va bene tutto.
And the day before that is what?
Oh, it's my birthday. I will have an announcement on the 23rd. I didn't come prepared, but there you go. You learned something. Puntata, which means episode. Like puntata di Santa Barbara or Dallas. It's like, you know, the CV, it's the episode number, whatever.
There's no better. We got no people's birthdays or announcements or anything.
You know, it's lame. I did not, you know, get around to do that. It was a bit, you know, crazy today.
Yeah, it was. Too busy helping the world.
Exactly. And I must say, you know, whoever of the volunteers who are watching, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because you really have made many, you know, shop owners feeling so much more relieved and helped about, you know, doing things to keep people, you know, to take precautions to look after themselves, really. Yeah.
Lovely.
So thank you, volunteers. Thank you very much.
Volunteero.
Sì.
Is that what it is? Volunteero. What is it?
I ministri volontari.
Oh, it's so far. Volontari.
Yeah.
More than one. Volontari. Volontara.
Volontari.
Volontari.
Yeah.
I just make up my own Italian if I don't know it by putting an E or an O on the end of it. Or O.
You almost can get away with everything with an E and I, you know, in Italian.
All right then.
Vi lascio
Bene.
allora.
And it's quite good because next we're going to do Volare. Which is the national anthem practically.
Sì, vero.
Ciao.
Va bene, a dopo.
Va bene. Ciao.
Ciao ragazzi, a domani.
And yeah, all right then, let's do a bit of Volare then for all you Italians out there. Oh, she knocked the backdrop off. You have to move the backdrop to get out. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowd. Let us sing in the glow of a star to know our lovers and job is of mine. Let us leave this confusion, all this illusion behind. Like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowd. Let us sing in the glow of a star to know our lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave this confusion, all this illusion behind. Like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll find. Johnny boy! Hey! Volare, oh, e cantare, oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowd. Let us sing in the glow of a star that I know our lovers enjoy peace of mind. Let us leave this confusion and all this illusion behind. Like birds of a feather, rainbow together we'll find. Volare, oh, e cantare. Oh, let's fly way up to the clouds, away from the maddening crowds. No wonder my happy heart sings. Your love, you're giving me wings. Ne blu, dipinto de blu. Felice di stare lassù. Ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. Eh.
You never guess what?
What?
Bob
what
says
you
he used to drive a Plymouth Volare.
Oh, that's weird.
And he couldn't help singing this whenever he was in that car. Yes, a Plymouth Volare. Wow. That's spooky.
We're in Plymouth singing Volare.
Maybe we're your car.
Who was it then?
Bob.
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 Bob. Bob. Not Bob. All right then. So should we do let's do I haven't said it yet. I was letting him get his saxophone up. Let's do competition time. Yes, it's competition time where your dreams come true. Yes, right here, right now, with Mr. Ruthless Douglas. You have a chance in a million of getting spun on the wheel of fortune. And for the competition last night, 2 nights ago, because Alex didn't have time to do it for last night. For the competition 2 nights ago, which we are drawing tonight, there were 4 winners. And the competition question was, Alex? Oh, you remembered? Because you just looked it up, didn't you? No? You just looked up the answer. All right, then. So it was, what was the last? We did A-Train. You must take the A-Train. And the question was, what was the last stop on the A-Train? What would you, if you got on the A-Train, where would you end up? Where would you have to get off? And what's the answer, Al? You can't remember the answer. That's more difficult than remembering what the question is. I see. The question, as you know, is that we don't know what the answer is, but somehow he knew at the time when he was getting your names and putting them on the wheel, all 4 of you. So there's 4 people. Should we tell them who the 4 people are? Oh, you can see it, there you go. This is like, so it's basically, you're not involved, but it's like all those people sitting around a crap game or roulette wheel in Casino Royale or something. Exactly. Yeah, well, it's Brian Kingett, Jane Naramore, I can't remember the other one, it's upside down, Ian Cobban, and Evelyn Household Barlow. Wow. Those 4 people, ladies and gentlemen. Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Come on. All right, then. I'll put it up that way. Who are you rooting for? Decide who you're rooting for. Out of Brian Kingett, Evelyn, Jane, and who's the other one again? And Ian. Not me.
Closer to me, Ian. Closer.
Oh yeah, gosh, moved. It's moved. There it is. There it is.
No, you moved. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, right, whoa. Ian Cobban. Had to be an Ian. I'm sorry. It had to be you.
Ian, send us your details. We'll send a post in the
Right.
CD to you. We'll send a
So
post in
what's-
the CD to you. No, we'll send a CD in the post to you.
Yes. probably when we get home. So, what should we have for the question tonight? An Errol Flynn one, maybe.
I think so.
So everyone keep talking about him.
He's got to be.
And Hal Singer's.
Oh,
So his
no,
birthday.
I've got a good question. It's a historical question.
Yeah, it was nice. Good Errol Flynn one.
No, but it's a Hal Singer one.
Huh?
It's a Hal Singer one.
It's his birthday. We're doing
We still, yeah, but we made a big deal of him. He's still 100 years old.
We'll save it for him.
I'll save it for a time when it's completely non sequitur.
We're doing his birthday, for instance. I don't know. What question would you like? We could do two, and you can answer one about Hal Singer and one about Errol Flynn.
Two.
No, not two. Don't want to do two. We could do three. Best of three.
No.
No.
No, let's not do that.
Well, you could do
How
two.
about no?
What about two questions? It's Errol Flynn's birthday.
Yeah.
What about? Okay, what is the second half?
Who
What
is who was the best Robin Hood?
Who's the best Robin Hood? Errol Flynn is Robin Hood in the same way Basil Rathbone.
No, just give the answer away now.
Errol Flynn is Robin Hood. I said earlier though, he's the archetype. He is Robin Hood in the same way as Basil Rathbone is Sherlock Holmes. And no, Charlotte, he's not Tarzan. Who's Tarzan? Johnny Weissmuller or Weissmuller, depending on how you pronounce it. Those obviously that's who it is. That's who they are. Robin Hood is, although Douglas Fairbanks did it first, brilliantly, but it's silent, and although I have seen it, most people don't sit down and watch silent movies nowadays. Errol Flynn is Robin Hood. I love Russell Crowe,
I think
but he's not Robin Hood. And I think the question could be, it's a Robin Hood question. A Robin Hood question. Prince John, when Errol Flynn turns up, or Robin Hood turns up at Prince John's table, just comes in on his own, crash it, knowing that they're going to try and kill him. There's like a warrant out on his arrest. Lands, I think, at that point. Anyway, I might be. It's been a long while, and he's sitting in front of Prince John, and sort of being, having a dig at him, and he says something, and he says, "You speak treason." What's Robin Hood's answer? It is really easy if you know. And I don't know how easy it is to Google. I guess you can Google anything now. But yeah. But I know one person who was watching it today who might remember. But anyone else remember? I know if Rusty Frank was watching, she'd know instantly.
If you watched it today, he's got a definite advantage.
Eh?
We need to go into more of a Robin Hood type song.
Diddlin, diddlin, diddlin.
Robin Hood. Well, we'll have to learn the Louis Prima one. Don't know it, actually. Many young years ago. I don't know the words. That was great, wasn't it? Right,
When he was Little John.
Little John, la la la.
It was Friday
I know
Attack.
better. Robin Hood, riding through the glen. Robin Hood, with his band of men. Steals from the rich. I was going to steal from the poor. Oh, that was from the advert, that's why. They had the advert, which was almost exactly the same, wasn't it? Was it for beer or something? Years ago.
Not sure.
And then also, Monty Python did it. They did steals from the poor, gives to the rich, silly. Anyway. There we go. All right. So, even though it's not raining, we're going to go singing in the rain. Ken wants to dedicate this.
John and Marley and Perry, who basically write to me every day, so I'd like to dedicate it to them.
John and Marley, Bill. Can I do that on the carpet? I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Oh, what a glorious feeling. I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. That sun's in my heart. Ooh, and I'm ready for love. I let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I got a smile on my face. When I walk down the lane, with a happy refrain. 'Cause I'm singing, swinging in the rain. Well, I'm singing in the rain. Well, I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious, glorious feeling, baby. I'm happy again. Well, I'm laughing, laughing at the clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart. Ooh, and I'm burning, burning with love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain. I got a smile on my face while I walk down the lane with a happy refrain. 'Cause I'm singing and swinging and ooh, swinging and ooh, in the rain, boy. Woo! Come on now. It looks like rain. Yeah. Shut up, beep, 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 Billy boy. Shababa do to bit to town, shit it to bip, shabab, shibip, shababa zoop, drip, drip, drop a little lip, a shower zoot zoot, hop the papa zoot to be zoop out. Shop and papa do to be do da. She live up, she live here. Shabab the bip do to papa do the papa do da. Well, I'm singing, singing in the rain. Well, I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious, glorious feeling, baby. I'm happy, happy again. Well, I'm laughing, laughing at the clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart. Oh, and I'm burning with love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain. I got a smile on my face when I walk down the lane with a happy refrain. 'Cause I'm singing, swinging in the rain. Ship da ba ba do 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 da. Oh yeah.
Lorraine says the Robin Hood theme song had been translated into French for us French Canadian kids, and it went Robin de Bois, à travers le bois, etc.
Robin de Bois, à travers le bois, etc. Robin of the wood, I think it is.
Of
Unless
the woods.
of the woods. Unless de Bois also means the hood.
Yeah, so quite a few people got the question right there. Yeah, look, quite a few there.
Wow.
Quite a few on YouTube as well.
Unless it's an easy Google.
And on Twitch even as well. Some people answered. Yes.
Did you know or did you Google? Did you know or did you Google?
Got to remember to include the Twitchers.
Oh yes, mention the Twitchers.
We're getting more Twitchers now by the day, it seems. We're having a
Wow.
Twitch explosion.
A part of our 5 a day, is it?
Oh, it's part of our 4 a day, 3 a day. 4? No, I can't remember. We're on 4 platforms now.
4 platforms.
That's the maximum we can go to.
Is it?
Yeah.
And we chose Twitch.
Well, because there aren't any others.
Oh, all right, fair enough. I don't mind.
Well, none others.
How's it going on Instagram?
Yeah, you know.
Is anyone watching?
There's always a couple of people, but they only can watch the middle third of the show. Yes, I know it's you, so it's the best bit. Blah 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 blah.
So when they're lying down, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
It's for people that have their eyes set vertically in their head.
Any other set jokes? Anyone answer with more jokes? Or no one's come back? Keith, come back? Or Sean?
Yeah.
No one coming back for championship joke off at all?
Yeah.
Right, should we do a bit of a jam? Yeah. Bit of a blues.
What key are we doing this in? B flat. B flat.
B flat. We can do it in
What was the intro? Remember?
A flat. I was like, I used to.
It's one of them, you know,
like,
like T-Bone Walker intro.
We can just do a.
That was an intro, it was a sax intro.
Well, good morning, blues. Tell me how do you do? I said, good morning, blues. Tell me how do you do? I said, I'm all right. Tell me, how are you? I laid down last night, turning from side to side. I laid down last night, turning from side to side. Well, I was not sick, just dissatisfied. Yeah, play it, play some trombone. Good morning, blues. Tell me how do you do? I said good morning, blues. Tell me how do you do? Well, you know I love you, yes I do. Well, bye bye, baby. So long, goodbye. Well, bye bye, baby. So long, goodbye. If you don't come back, I'm gonna hang my head go for it. Oh, yeah, we're going over time. I've got my uke, so it's a bluesy Caledonia.
We did start 5 minutes late, though.
Hey?
We started 5 minutes late.
Oh, that's fair enough. Oh, yeah. There we go, a little bluesy version of Caledonia, as I happen to have this in my head. When I'm walking with my baby, she's got big feet. Her long ain't a leg, ain't nothing to eat, but I love her. I love her just the same. When I'm crazy about a woman, Caledonia is her name. Caledonia, Caledonia, what makes you big as a heart? I love her, ooh, just the same. When I'm crazy about a woman, Caledonia is her name. Yeah. Walking with my baby, she's got big feet. Long ain't a leg, ain't nothing to eat, but I love her. I love her just the same. Where I'm crazy about a woman, Caledonia is her name. Caledonia, Caledonia, what makes you big as a heart? I love her just the same. When I'm crazy about a woman, Caledonia, kind of baby. One more. I'm walking with baby, she's got big feet. Long ain't lanky, ain't nothing to eat, but I love her just the same. Well, I'm crazy about a woman, Caledonia is her name. Caledonia, Caledonia, what makes you big as a heart? I love her just the same. Well, I'm crazy about a woman, Caledonia is her name. Well, thank you very much. What a lovely Saturday night. What a lovely Saturday it's been. Tomorrow's Sunday. Who knows what Sunday holds in store for us? It's Father's Day. is it?
Father's Day, yes.
In which countries?
This one,
Just this one?
maybe.
Well, no, because Mother's
no.
Day was all on different days. Oh, hello, you're back for this. Oh, you're on the other side of me. It's fun, isn't it? Here we go then. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Toodle-pip.
Toodle-pip.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
TGFN.
TGFN.
Tally-ho.
Tally-ho.
See you later. So long.
So long.
Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Shabba-da-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. So yes, we'll see you tomorrow, Sunday night, 8:30 p.m. One would hope. Have a lovely Sunday. Have a lovely Father's Day if you're a father.
Buona domenica. Buona domenica.
Hot cup of cocoa on a cold winter's day. A smile from a stranger as you go on your way. A night on the town at the old cabaret. It's the simple things, those elementary things that make your day. Dinner in Paris beneath the full moon. Stroll on the beach with your hand and a spoon. Saying goodbye knowing you'll be back soon. It's the simple things, the very basic things that make your day. Why get complicated? The world will pass you by and you'll only succeed in being exasperated, trying too hard for things you don't need. The sunset glows way up in the sky. Child's tendency by a soft lullaby. Just being there for you when you cry. It's the simple things, the very simple things that make your day. Cup of cocoa on a cold winter's day. Not on the town in the old cabaret. Dinner in Paris. Should I live up? Why get complicated? The world will pass you by and you'll only succeed in being exasperated, trying too hard for things you don't need. A sunset goes way up in the sky. Child endlessly by yourself lullaby. Just being there for you when you cry. It's simple things, the very simple things that make your day. It's those simple things, the very simple things that make your day. Ba-doo-da-da, ba-doo-da-da. Shoot the coach to the John boy.